So my name is Stanley, and I am just graduated from the nursing program at VIU in June.
And I'm Libby and I graduated in April and am currently working as an RN. For this past CIHR award, we did a collaborative study together. This was the first project that we did as a team, and the research that we did was exploring how family-centred care is delivered to families of NICU families, NICU being Neonatal Intensive Care Unit.
And so the research was significant in that not a lot of research has been done in this area, looking at how family-centred care is affected by infants being transferred between hospitals. And by doing this research, it gave us an opportunity to look into what the experiences that families have when their infants are transferred, and then it also gives us some rationale to move forward with some initiatives to help improve care in the NICU.
This is very significant. For us, this is our second scholarship. So what it's going to do for us, I think, with all the work that we've done towards the research and the study, is going to prepare us for more study, postgraduate studies. It doesn't seem so daunting now to have had this experience.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely am interested in doing a master's program, and by having the research experience at VIU, it definitely gives you some confidence moving in that direction. In addition, Libby and I both had the opportunity to speak at conferences presenting our research, and that's another really good way to get kind of your foot in the door in a more in a professional sense for our careers. By going to conferences and presenting at conferences, you meet a lot of new people, and it's a really great way to sort of enhance your career goals as well.
Absolutely. I'm very proud that next February in Toronto I'm presenting Rebecca and my research on our behalf at the Canadian Association of Neonatal Nurses Conference. So this particular stream of research is going to be nationwide, and hopefully will have a huge impact for nursing practice.
We had received other CIHR awards in the past.
Yeah, I think this subsequent award, we knew what was expected of us, both by the research department and of each other as well. And I think just the rigour of the nursing program, it's a very intense program, so even though this was extracurricular work, it really prepared us well.
Well, both Libby and I have worked as employed student nurses in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit in Nanaimo. So our research came out of our experience working as student nurses in that environment. We had lots of opportunities to work with families and infants, and we had kind of a unique perspective in that environment, in that sometimes when we weren't involved directly in the care, we had sort of an observational role sometimes, and we could see how family care was affected when infants were transferred into the Nanaimo NICU, which happens quite often.
I think when you think of nursing, we always think of client-centred care, and in this particular environment, the client is not just the infant. It's a broader reach, and it encompasses the families too. So that's when we talk about family-centred care, there are many concepts of this defining principle: respect, collaboration, participation, dignity. So all these facets need to be taken into care in this environment.
And so that we had seen potential gaps in care during our time in the NICU, and we thought that this would be a great question for us to explore with families, so that we could move forward and create some initiatives in the NICU that could help provide better care to families in these situations.
Yeah, this being our second time around, Rebecca and I worked very closely together, and we knew our expectations of each other. We were fortunate for this particular award that we had an on-campus supervisor and an off-campus supervisor, and they had instilled a lot of trust in both of us, so it was more or less presenting where we were with the project and getting the go-ahead to continue. They were very supportive.
And in previous previous experiences, I think Libby and I both had fantastic support from research supervisors, that they were extremely committed to our projects, and they put in a lot of their own time and energy to help us be successful in our research.
Don't be afraid to do it. Like, it's an amazing opportunity, and even though it's extra work on top of your nursing studies, in our instance, it prepares you so well in all your academic courses.
Yeah, and I think that it's important to know that the award is intended for undergraduates. It's intended to be an award for students who don't have research experience, and therefore, as a student recipient of that award, you're very well supported by both faculty members and by the research office. And I think that another thing that Libby and I have talked about is that when you do apply for an award, it's very important to pick a topic or a research question that you're really passionate and interested about, because you spend a lot of time looking into that question and reading about it and exploring it. And a lot of the added benefits of doing research, like going to present at conferences, I mean, those things aren't as easy to do if you're not speaking about a topic that you are really passionate about.
And apply early in your program too. Don't wait till your final year of study. If you can apply in second year, you're all the better for it for the future.